All right. Where you at, Deuce? There you
What
are.
do you
What's up, big man? What's up?
How are you, brother?
I'm doing well, man. So I appreciate the video. How many inches of snow did you get?
Well, so what's crazy is they keep saying that we're going to get 8, 9, 10 inches of snow. So I got up early to try to get some snow plowing done, and it wasn't that bad. We probably got like 3 inches, but it was really, really wet. So I had to get out there and get it done early. And then we're supposed to get more tonight, and I'll do some more tonight or tomorrow morning.
I hear you. I like your pullover, man. I got to get you the new one sent to you.
Yeah, dude, I represent. I even got the dog tag going underneath.
Oh, do you? There you go. I didn't get the pullover on. I've been busy doing a couple of different things, so I will. I'll get mine. Get everything together here before long. Okay. I had a lot going on, so it's been kind of.
Hey, brother. Yes, you have. You've had a lot of stuff going on, and there are so many people praying for you in Kenya. I mean, you've been through a rough gig here, and hearts to you, man.
Well, I appreciate it. So without further ado, we're going to bring the main man to the stage. All right. I've had so many messages about this guy that's coming on. There is so many questions to ask. Okay. So we're going to bring him to the stage right now. The one and the only. All right.
The original.
All right. Mr. Johnson himself. There he is. There's Sean Johnson right there, buddy. What's going on, brother?
What's up, SJ?
He says he can't hear.
I don't know, but it might be a issue on his end. We can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Make sure they allow your microphone and your speaker.
Yeah, I've got him on here. He should be good to go. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
He sent us a text.
Yeah, he's going to have to get Judy on there to get it straightened out.
He sent us a text.
There you are.
Hey, there you are.
There it is.
Guess I'm going to have to wear the ear pods.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. The earbuds make a big difference. We get old. I
don't know if you heard what I said. I had so many. I've got so many questions because they want to know all about AJ Johnson. They want to know how it became AJ Johnson instead of Adam Johnson. They want to know all these different things. And I said, we're going to go to the man tonight. We're going to get all these questions answered.
I said we're going to go to the original. We're going to go to the SJ, not the AJ. We're going to go.
Hey, I was talking to him last night. He was calling me on the way to Wichita. And I said, I said, dude, where you at? He said, I don't know. I think I'm somewhere in Illinois. I said, well, my God, AJ, I hope the GPS knows where you're at.
It's he sent about 1:30 in the morning. He sent a message to Mama.
Yeah.
Said that he made it. And sent a picture outside his windshield. And he goes, "This was my last 3 hours, and it looked like Star Wars hyperspeed."
Wow. Wow.
But he made it.
I mean, I'm sure, Sean, you're watching. I don't know if Gary's watching, but I'm sure everybody's watching the PBA League stuff. All the guys that could not make it to Wichita because of the weather. That is crazy stuff.
I haven't had a chance to get caught up on that. How many?
I only had on the channel that they were bowling on, so I wasn't hearing any commentary. There are a number of guys that couldn't make it, huh?
Yeah, so Bill O'Neill didn't make it. Wes Malott didn't make it. Tom Doherty just walked in the building. And what was cool, Sean, is they did on Bowl TV, they did a quad box. So they showed all 4 matches. If you were on Channel 1, they showed all 4 teams at the same time with commentary. It was super cool.
Very good.
So and AJ was bowling anchor, right?
He bowled anchor.
He did the first game. Bowled fourth the second game. Yep, no problem.
Yep, wow. They scored 2-0, and they're bowling right now. I'm watching it on my big screen in the man cave. I'm in the man cave, by the way. I'm in the man cave.
Oh yeah, I can tell you're in the man cave. I can tell.
Yeah.
I
I
can
tried
tell.
to do it on my iPad and it didn't work out well, so I had to jump on my phone. So I apologize if the camera ain't that great.
So, Sean, the next time you come on, you got to put a nickname on there, man. You need to be the original Johnson.
I didn't know. I just put my name there.
You see what mine says, don't it?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Blue face.
Maybe maybe the next time I'll ask AJ what I should put on there, and I don't know if I'll be able to type it or not.
You bring a drink with you, didn't you? You brought a drink with you?
I have a V8 juice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, what you got in the cup?
Oh, the good stuff. The good stuff.
Let's see. I got one too. Okay, so there you go.
There you go.
All right, so
Sean, are you going to come to Indianapolis at all, Sean?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not quite sure. It'll all depend. Maybe on the weekend if it works out. But yeah.
Well,
my work is a little hectic right now, so we'll see.
We definitely hope it works out that you have a reason to come, but if there's no reason, you should still come and just kind of hang out with us.
Oh yeah.
Did you see what Lloyd Little put in the comments?
No, we can't see the comments at all. That's the bad thing, is we can't see them.
The last one says that he should be called the original Big Johnson.
I'm sure he's not the original Big Johnson. I think I know.
Yeah.
I know Mr. Johnson, and that's his dad, and he probably be called the original Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, and then the original Mr. Johnson to me goes to my grandfather. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay, so let's go ahead and put it out there, okay? So
okay.
How do we go from Adam Johnson to AJ Johnson?
I'll tell you that story. So AJ was very little.
Right.
And when he was young, it was Adam.
Okay.
Clearly that's his name. And when he was very young, he came home from school and asked us, "Can I go by AJ?"
Okay.
And we both said, "Sure." Why? And as a young kid, he said, "Because I'm tired of the kids calling me Ad Dumb."
Really?
That is the origin of AJ.
Wow.
He didn't like Ad. They it must have been first grade, second grade, or maybe a little bit older.
Oh, I hear Judy.
Oh, of course. But that's the origin of AJ. He wanted to be known as AJ because he was tired of hearing Ad Dumb.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, I got a buddy of mine, and his name is Dwayne Johnson, and he goes by DJ Johnson.
I thought you were going to tell me he goes by The Rock.
No. It was long before The Rock. It's spelled different. But his name's Dwayne Johnson, and he goes by DJ Johnson. So Dwayne Johnson. So it's the same thing.
And of course, you probably heard how they give him a hard time out on tour because his legal name is Adam Johnson. So that's how he in his name. But then they also ask for nickname, and especially USBC, they always put up on the score thing Adam AJ Johnson. So that's how he's known as AAJJ.
Yeah, that's Barnes and.
That's how Barnes calls him AAJJ.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly.
I got a comment here from let's see, Brian F. Howdy, boys.
Howdy, Brian. Brian Filata is the fine person that drills all of AJ's bowling balls when he's here, and mine as well.
Okay. Well, hey, welcome into the show, Brian. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah.
We lost Ducey. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either.
There he goes. He's coming back. There he is.
Good. Sorry about that. It's technical difficulties. I'm trying to read Brian Filata's text. Hit the wrong button.
Sean's too kind. How about that?
Brian Filata is a great dude. It's so crazy how small the bowling community is. when I moved to Illinois in 2010, actually 2009, I went and bowled down in Plainfield Lanes in 2010, and I got hooked up with this guy, and I thought I was the stuff. I'm like, man, I'm coming out of retirement. I'm gonna come bowl. I'm gonna do some stuff. And what do you know? I'm doing the people. I didn't know AJ at all. But that was so funny. It is such a small community. Is that Jason Van Welcome joining?
Jason's popping in, but he's got himself muted. I can't unmute you.
JVB in the house.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. There was a lot of commotion going on in my house. My kids are up there yelling.
Oh. Lloyd Little said Deuce, he went for another drink.
I'm right here.
Sean, this is Jason Van Belkom. He is he's another partner with us. And
yes, Jason, how you doing?
This guy is a real deal here. He's a special forces guy out of Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Just got back from Syria, Israel, and Iraq not too long ago. So,
I tell you what, I should have started this way. It's really that you guys are doing this. I was not a veteran. I did not serve, but I am certainly greatly appreciative of what all of you have done at some point in your life so that we can do things that we like to do each and every day. So for that, I wanted to say thank you. God bless. It's awesome.
Well, hey, we did it because we wanted to, not because
I hear you.
You know, but like I said, this guy right here, he's the real deal right here. So, hey, even though he doesn't outrank the colonel, he does more than he does more than the colonel does now, right?
There ain't a lot of people outrank the colonel.
That's true.
No.
Oh, he is. He's the real deal. So, yeah. So Lloyd's jumping on here. All we got was rain and no snow.
Well, that's what Michigan gets. The national champions. Shut up.
What'd you get, Jason?
By the way, before we go any further, so yeah. Lloyd and Lori are super fans, just like me and you. Everybody's had a great time. So we talked a couple weeks ago about when the World Series is in Michigan, that we're going to go over there. And then Lori said we could sleep on her jewelry studio, makeup room, her furry carpet. She said it wasn't a furry carpet. It was a furry rug. And she said, here's a picture of Gary sleeping on my furry rug.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
She said that to me. She said, I got to put that on her. And if you look closely, that literally is your face is Photoshopped on that. That's crazy. I don't know how she did that. Look at that.
Look at that Bob.
I don't know. It was on my phone. It was on my phone, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. And then I looked at it again. I'm like, oh my God, that's Gary's face on that. That's Burt Reynolds. Back in the day. But
hey,
yeah,
look at the bod on that though, man. Look at that.
Huh?
Look at the bod on that.
Yeah, you're svelte, dude. That's funny, dude. That's so funny. They're great people to hang out with. They're so funny.
Yeah, they are. You can't beat those two, man. I'll tell you what, they're something else. So, all right, Jason, talk to us, Jason. What's going on in Fort Campbell, Kentucky, man? You jump in here.
You know, not much. We're just getting a lot of rain right now. You know, that tornado just hit Panama City. So I was on the phone most of the day with my mom. They didn't get hit, but they got a lot of rain and wind. But here in Tennessee, there's just a lot of rain. That's about it over here. Gatlinburg, about 4 hours away, decided they wanted to flood. So they're dealing with the floods over there, but not a whole lot.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're safe, man. I'm glad your mom's okay too. You know, so
yeah.
Your mom in Panama City?
What's that?
Jason, your mom's in Panama City?
No, she's in just south of Tampa.
my daughter and my grandkids and my son-in-law are in Panama City, and they sent pictures out this morning. And it was pretty nasty down there.
Yeah.
She moved out of Illinois. I think she wanted to get tornadoes.
All right. So before I get before everything gets out of hand like it normally does. So we asked this question, and we hadn't had a chance to post it yet, but this is a question that we've already talked to AJ about. So, Sean, who has more 300s, you or AJ?
Oh, AJ.
That's just it's a question.
I mean, yeah, and if we're counting 300s like in practice and even in competition, I mean, I don't even know how many he has at the PBA level. He's got a few there. Oh yeah, he has more. He has more.
All right. That's just a question from Terry. He says he's from Illinois, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think
maybe some of your folks, I guess.
I don't.
It's sent it on Messenger. It was on Messenger right here. So.
All right.
So
I think I have 21, but he definitely has more, no doubt.
Well, he is.
Who's been a little bit longer though, Sean? When did you start bowling?
I started bowling when I was young, probably 5-6 years old. And AJ's story is the same as mine. I took him like my dad took me, and he started young. And yep.
So I put a post on Facebook just the other day. Gianna Brandolino, I think is her name, the girl from Channahon, win both U.S. blah, blah, blah. I mean, she's just freaking incredible. And Deandra Asbatty had done the Youth Elite Tour, all this other stuff that she's done up here in Illinois. And I literally, I didn't get into bowling till after I was 30 years old. I mean, really didn't even get into bowling until I was 40. So I totally wish I would have known more about bowling when I was a kid. So I put a post on Facebook the other day. Hey, all parents, grandparents, get your kids into bowling. Start them young. It is one of the only two sports you can play till the entire day you die. You can do it when you're 7. You can do it when you're 70.
It is. It's a great sport, and I'm the same way. When I was younger, there was no junior gold. They didn't have that. We had Illinois tournaments and things like that, but there wasn't junior gold. Heck, I graduated from high school in 1983. No one even told me that bowling in college was even a thing. And I bowled all the time.
85, and I'm like, bowling? What? What is that? Nope, that's for guys that couldn't play baseball.
Well, I tell you, we've been through this 100 times. You know what bowling's done for Sierra, and if it hadn't have been for my sister and brother-in-law, purchasing the local bowling center, I don't know if Sierra would be, being involved as much as she was involved in. So that makes, it's made a whole lot it's made a difference for her. Her life has been totally changed by bowling. So,
I can certainly appreciate that. Look at what, bowling has done for AJ, and not just AJ, but so many of them.
Right.
It paid for essentially his entire college career. Not all of it.
AJ high flush, 4th frame, 2nd game. I'm watching it.
Good for him.
You got there you go. You got it in the man cave. Now has Sean been to the man cave like Jason and myself?
Sean has not been to the man cave, and he really needs to come to the man cave because and if we're gonna do it, let's just do it right quick, because here's the thing. Sean, you may not understand, but I love your kid almost as much as you do. But look here. Okay.
Yeah. Hang on. There we go. All right, go.
There's AJ.
So there you go. Now you know where the man cave invites go.
Hey, you're welcome anytime, man. You're welcome anytime. But the bad thing is, we live way too far away, so you need to just bring your sleeping bag. But you don't have to bring a sleeping bag. You can just come up here and stay, because we got good stuff here on the wall right here. Your son has signed a couple bottles up here. We've had Yeah, we spent some good time in this basement, and you need to come do the same. And you need to bring your wife, and we'll bring her a bottle of wine, and you can come just chill, play a little card. We'll have a good time.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. By the time I get
Hey.
to you, I'm probably closer to AJ than I am to my house.
Yeah, you know what? You definitely, now that he lives, and it was so funny. I don't know if you saw it when you probably were watching, but when they were doing the announcements for Team USA, Darren and Chris and Nate were all sitting at the table, or Nick, they were sitting at the table, and they're like, from Kenosha, Wisconsin, and the guys went, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now AJ's from Kenosha.
Now he's from Kenosha.
He's from Kenosha. My God, he has a beautiful home.
Sure is nice.
When
It
you
is
when you come to stay with Deuce, you can be like Jason and sleep in the private suite.
He had
Yeah,
a
right on-
bedroom.
Right on the couch.
It's what he's used to. I told him he had a place to sleep. He said, "No, I'll sleep on a couch." I'm like, "You gotta sleep on a couch."
Yeah, but Jason, tell him about Deuce's family looking at you at night. Tell him what that
Yeah,
was
he-
about.
Look, he gave me a blanket and a pillow. Said sleep in front of the front door so nobody breaks in.
Hey, you brought the 9mm. That's all I care about.
I did.
But Sean, he's got all of these. What if you got some kind of portrait up in there that has
Hey. This is the man cave, okay? You've all seen it, okay? We're not up there in my wife's spooky room. That's my wife's spooky room. We're not up there.
Oh, it was a room and a half, wasn't it? Jason said it didn't bother me sleeping here, man. He said I've slept in places that they ain't even worth, I can't even talk about. So
Hey, me and Jason been through the same thing. We've slept in some places that we wouldn't talk about. So I knew he wasn't gonna be worried about Herman Munster being on the wall.
Nope, not at all.
oh, here you go. There's your Lloyd Little. Sean and AJ are the perfect example of a sports family can do together no matter the age.
Well, it's kind of cool.
Yep.
We did a P4P event over in Davenport, Iowa, and we brought Sean over, and he came over and just kicked everybody's tail.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Yeah.
Like, this is how we roll in Illinois. Let's get her done, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. Jason, you were there, right?
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't make it to that one.
No, you were at the one in it was in one in Chicago. That's right. That's where you first met AJ, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, AJ's up in the 9th frame right now. They're down by 1. Where are they at? 158. He needs a strike here. He needs a strike right now. He's on the approach. He's walking. He threw the ball. Looks good. High fly. Walk it out. All right. We're looking good.
They're actually up 5.
Are they up 5? I can't see it. Oh, they're up 5.
They're up 5, winning 1 game to none.
Wow.
I thought they were.
And
It said.
I'm 58, soon to be 59, and the technology thing. I got you guys on tablet. I got phone going over here. I have my lovely wife has got phone and computer going in the room next to me.
Well,
I think I was 25.
Tell her to stand behind you. Get on screen.
Yeah. I was hoping that Judy was going to make an appearance, man.
Judy.
I'm telling you.
You've been requested.
Yes.
Judy, you've been requested. You're going to stand behind me.
I'm busy watching. I gotta wait till this match is over.
She's got to watch the match, so she's got to hold her spot, gentlemen.
Oh.
Hold her spot.
Listen, I've sat with her. I've sat next to her in tournaments. I know how she is. I love it. I think it's awesome.
Jason, you'll like this story.
I'm going back to 2012 when AJ won junior gold.
Right.
We didn't know you there. And also Team USA trials that year. I had people. She's probably gonna get mad at me, but I had people wanting to know if they needed to call the paramedic because she's sitting in there. She's sitting in there, rocking, eyes closed, praying for a good result. I mean, yeah, she is all in. She's like her son, all in.
We were in Wisconsin for the World Series of Bowling, and AJ was bowling, and he I don't know, he had like the first two or something. So I'm going and looking at the other guys, and when I come and make my way back, I see Judy. She's got her hand up. I thought she was waving me, and the closer I get, she says, "Stay away, stay away." She says, "You got the front 10, you got the front 9 or front 10. Get away from here."
Actually, it was U.S. Open.
Was it U.S. Open? It all runs together after a while.
and I bowl, and she's like, "Oh, you split? That sucks."
Oh yeah, you haven't watched bowling unless you stood next to Judy, right?
That's right.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was
careful for the audience that's out there. AJ's mom is going to make an appearance.
Whoa! Wait! Hang on. Now you got the full screen. Looky there. It's about time you came up and said hi.
Oh, we lost you.
You lost me.
No,
Oh yeah, because they'll come back.
No, I went.
You're
I'm
all
sorry.
Hey, Deuce.
You're all in.
There you go. There. How's that?
They won.
They did win. They
Did
did win.
All right. There you go.
2-0 in the early league season.
1-0.
Wow.
So, Sean, what do you think about the PBA league format this year? You like it?
I absolutely love it.
Me too, brother. Me too.
I think it's when I talk with AJ and the Times, when I talk with AJ, the players have mentioned this before. They wanted to be able to go in different locations, and make it more than just a week-long thing. Because when you think about it, the league was awesome, but
yeah.
You have a week in Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine is not the easiest place to get to. It's not the cheapest place in the world.
Right.
These guys don't play with golf money, and they go to the league for a week, and each guy might bowl the equivalent of a game and a half, and it's a long week. So stretching this out, bowling in other places, I think it's awesome. The PBA deserves a lot of credit, a lot of kudos to finally being able to make this happen. It's awesome.
And the other thing I think is so cool about, trust me, I would love to go to Portland, Maine, and I've been asked a couple times to go and watch and hang out with the guys. But man, that is not an easy place to get to. I was out there last September when you guys were there.
Yeah.
I was in Boston, and I told Chris, I'm like, we should just drive up. I couldn't see the finals or anything, but we should just drive up and get it done because they're only like 2.5 hours from Boston.
Right.
But still, if you're not out there, it is a difficult thing to get to, and especially if they're only bowling just league. If they had a tour out there, that'd be way cool. But now what they're doing, I'm actually looking at on the website right now, what they're doing, there's all kinds of cool stuff coming up. It's going to be awesome. I think it's awesome.
It's great. It's great for fans. It's great for fans of bowling. It seems like the general public really likes the league. A lot of the guys, sure, they bowl individually for money, but they'll enjoy the team bowling. And now more people get to see it. Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's great.
So
and AJ thinks it's great too, so that's good.
There you go. So this guy right here is going to make a trip to Indy. So he is excited about coming. So
for sure.
Bring your credit card.
What? Bring your credit card.
Bring your credit card.
Either bring your credit card or cash. It's all good.
Wait a minute. I was told you were paying the whole trip.
Oh, I did last year. That's for sure. Yeah, we can get you in this. I'll indoctrinate this year. I'll walk you through, but it's fun.
Dude, you want to let everybody know what the tab was the next day?
So we go there. It's the first night. It's got to be Thursday. It's got to be Thursday because we did the same exact thing we're going to do this year. So we bowl on Wednesday. We
Yeah.
roll out of my house. I pick up Monty. Sean, you know Monty. We pick up
Yep.
Monty. We roll down to Indianapolis. The weather's terrible. Judy's saying it's cars crashed everywhere, and it was nasty. We get down there, and so we party up. We're buying everybody that walks by. We're buying them a drink. Hey, you want a drink? You want to do this? Want to do that? And it's like midnight. It's time to go. I'm like, Monty, go get the tab because my card was up there. So Monty goes to get the tab. Comes back. He's like, dude, it was like $49. I'm like, that's impossible. There's no way it was only $49. I was like, what'd you tip her? He goes, I tipped her $10. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. So we get back to the hotel, and he brings out this receipt, and it's like, I can't do it. I don't know how to do the camera. It's like this long. It's like a foot long. It's like a meter. I got a meter of receipt. It's $490. And
he
Monty
tipped her 10.
He tipped her $10. We go back the next day, and the same girl's bartending, and we're like, "Oh my God, we're so sorry. It was only $10." She's like, "Yeah, it's okay, no big deal." No, we tipped. We made right, but I covered the first night, and Monty covered the next 3 nights.
All right. There's got to be more AJ questions out there from your followers, from the fan group.
Absolutely.
There is, but
Absolutely.
we've just gotten entangled in everything. We're all right, let me get one right here. Okay, this is from let's get this one. This is from Rick. He is from St. Louis. He messaged me and said, what is one of the best AJ moments in youth bowling? Other than maybe junior gold, making junior gold team. What about youth when he first started?
Oh, probably. Oh my gosh, there's a few of them. He used to bowl when he was young teenager, 13, 14. He bowled in a travel league, a youth travel league in this area, and shot his first 300 when I think he was 13 or 14 years old. So that was a good one. Clearly junior gold, but he was closer to an adult there.
Right.
High school, I think he still holds the Illinois High School Association record for a 3-game series. He shot 857, and he shot 850. He shot 857 on a day when McKendree University had somebody there to talk to him and scout and recruit, and shot 857.
Wow.
That's the day to step up right there.
Yeah, that was a good one, a really good one. Those are probably the best. I got plenty of stories. Practice.
What's the most embarrassing story you could tell?
Let me finish this one first. So
yeah, and then I got a good one for you. Go ahead.
When he was young, we would go practice, and he would like to practice. So when we would practice, it was always something that he wanted to work on. We're going to work on this, we're going to pull. But every time him and I went and practiced together when he was young, we always bowled the last game for score, him against me. And we bowled the last game for ice cream, give you an idea of how young he was.
Right.
So you asked me how many 300 he has compared to me. When he was a young kid, totally unofficial, 3 times we're bowling, just practicing, he shoots 300 at me for an ice cream cone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So those are the stories that, you get to keep and you kind of treasure, and nobody knows. You just kind of tuck it back there. But yeah, and it was just the gentleman's bet, like we've all done, because he's not buying anything. I was, but that was the bet. And 3 times he shot 300 against me.
Yeah, well, now he's doing real well right now. He can buy you an ice cream now.
Yeah,
exactly.
He can.
Yeah. Chris wants to know, give us an AJ Johnson quarterback story.
Ooh.
AJ Johnson quarterback story. So youth football. I coached youth football when he was younger. He would bug me all of the time. Dad, I want to play quarterback. Dad, I want to play quarterback. He was our linebacker, and he played fullback on offense. He goes, Dad, I want to play quarterback. I go, AJ, you can't play quarterback. one, you're bigger. You're one of the bigger guys that we have. You're not the most fleet of foot, and it's youth football. We don't throw the ball very much. And I said, besides that, the coach's kid can't be the quarterback and the middle linebacker. It just doesn't look right. So I never let him play quarterback. So fast forward to high school. He's going out for high school football. He's a freshman, and before he goes, he's like, hey, Dad, what do you think? I said, hey, if you want to play offense, probably, especially at the high school level, tight end, because you can catch. You're big, you can block. Maybe a defensive end. Maybe linebacker on defense. Nope. He goes to practice. The kids that are there that want to play quarterback, they can't get the ball anywhere. So he says to the coach, can I try? AJ threw 2 out patterns, and the coach goes, you're playing quarterback.
There you go.
So he played quarterback as a freshman. And played quarterback as a sophomore for most of as a sophomore. He did end up being the backup because they had a kid who was, on their radar that was a year younger than AJ. But he did have a 500+ yard passing day as junior varsity.
Wow.
As a JV quarterback.
Nice.
When varsity went to Illinois State University for a 7-on-7, he had a really good 7-on-7 to the point where the coaches were asking, hey, who is this kid? And the football, high school football coach said, nah, he's already going to school on a bowling scholarship. So, if honestly, obviously I'm super biased. If AJ was 6 inches taller and maybe a little quicker, he might not be bowling today.
Sure.
Wow.
If he was 6'4", 220, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the kid's built like a brick shit house. I mean, he definitely could have made it. And I talked to him enough. He said, dude, I'm gonna be a professional athlete in something.
Right.
And
that's what he wanted to do. His famous saying is that he was a great student because it was a rule that, grades and stuff have to come first. But his statement is, school really got in the way of his athletics. He could get all A's and work this hard.
Yeah.
Or he could get A's and B's and work this hard and be able to do all of this in athletics. Oh yeah, we're down here.
Well, you just answered another question. They want to know what was AJ's grades when he was growing up.
Oh, he was great. He was a really good student. He was a really good student.
All right, so you need to answer this one. This is from your buddy Brian. Where's it at?
Yep.
Oops, hang on. There it is. 857. What was the ball?
Well, the ball he didn't want to throw, it was a track. Oh, Brian, I don't remember the number. I turned it into a lamp upstairs. It was a ball that he didn't want to throw. That Brian Falata and Steve Lunsford drilled for him. They said, here, we want you to throw this. And he throws it in the match in high school and goes 278, 279, 300.
Here you go. Here's your answer. Here's your answer, Big Sean.
That's it. There it is.
Oh, this is a good one right here. This is a good one. May have to get Judy involved in this one. Lori wants to know if it's always taking AJ 3 hours to get ready.
AJ is infinitely better today than he was. And I will tell you honestly, and nobody in my house can argue, that apple fell right next to the mama tree because the two of them are identical. It took me a while. It literally.
I have gone on trips with you.
I finally got to the point where if we needed to be somewhere, if I wanted to leave at 7, I would tell the house we're leaving at 6:30 because it would be 10 after 7 before we left.
Ask AJ.
Yep.
Did you see it, Judy? Lori wanted to know why is it always taking AJ 3 hours to get ready?
Takes time.
Beauty takes time.
Yes. And
Beauty
look at
takes
this.
Don't talk about the hair now. Don't talk
He
about
ain't
the
that
hair.
beautiful. He ain't that beautiful. Listen, I have traveled with your kid multiple times, and Jason is former military, or Jason is military. Gary is former military. On time is Be on time is perfect.
Right.
Is not on time. Oh my God! If you need AJ to be somewhere, half hour early.
I hope AJ's not listening, but maybe he is. I mean, I'm not saying anything he doesn't already know. You know, flying is another thing. I am, you know, I'm a 2 hour early guy. I'm a 2 hour early guy. He's not.
I got to
he's
share
got
this.
it nailed.
I got to share this one with you. The first time he came and stayed at the Colonel's house, he was getting ready before we went to the clinic and the camp, and he was still getting ready. And I think Ronnie or EJ once said, "Colonel, get the military voice going and get AJ down here." He just commenced to going into to DI mode. Get your ass down here right now. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, that was him younger. Not so much today. Not anymore.
No, it's not. We're
not at all.
digging on the kid because we love him. We're digging on the kid because we love him.
Here you go. Here's your track ball. He was only throwing lightning bolts at the time.
At that time, he was.
Yeah. And then this goes for all of us. Love this family.
No, the feeling is mutual. I bowl with Brian and his dad. It's awesome.
You know, I've been around the block a few times. I think Gary's been around the block a few times. Jason's been the same. He's been around the world a few times.
Right.
You know when you meet the right people.
Right.
You know when you meet the right people. And even though AJ and I are 30 years apart in age, dude, as cool as the day is long. And I attribute that to you, Sean, and to Judy. You guys have done a fantastic job raising that young man. And he is someone that is awesome to know.
Yeah. Well, you're too kind. He does a lot of that on his own. He is wonderful with the public with what he does. He never turns anybody away. I mean, I sit back and watch, and yeah, I'm biased, but it's just amazing to me to see how he handles people. And, you know, I get questions all the time. And I mean, there are times I come home and I tell Judy, I go, I don't know how AJ does it. It's not even close. And I get questions like, oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, he really is a fine person. He's going to be a great dad.
Absolutely. I'm going to talk about that here in a second.
Well, yeah. And let me throw my half cent in from what Ducey said, because you guys know this. He was in Dubai, and I think he flew in Chicago. I think he went home. I think you may have picked him up at the airport, Sean. He came home. He slept for about 8 hours, 10 hours or something. Came back and you picked him up, took him back to the airport. He flew to Huntsville to come to Sierra's wedding.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can't, you know, that's just the type of man that AJ is.
100%.
And he gets that from you and Judy. You know, like you said, he's
and
always giving, always loving, you know?
We praise AJ, but it's back to the roots. The roots are what make it happen.
The roots are deep. Yeah. AJ's a great guy. I know you're proud of him. We're proud of him. So. Oh
yeah.
Look who joined. Hey, look who joined in. Look at here.
Look
at that. I thought she was. Yeah, I thought she was in the other room, right? So now she's want to chime in.
She jumped in from the other room on the computer.
Look, hang on. What did you say? We got you know.
I said she jumped in in the other room on the computer.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's walking around here with her phone in her hand, and so yeah, she's mobile.
Okay, well, all right. So, Ducey, keep your glasses on because this is going to be a long one right here. Okay. Coach receive about AJ, the person, mean more or less than the compliments about his bowling. Thank you so much. You all mean the world to him. Look at there.
That's a true statement.
Oh, we love it.
The best advice, some of the best advice I think he's ever got, comes from Tim Mack. I know you guys know Tim.
Right.
You know, and it's very simple. Know who your people are.
Oh, he has said that to many times. I think even when he first met Jason, He said, I can tell the kind of person you are because of the people that you're with. He said,
Yep.
you got to know who your people are.
I know who your people are.
And in your camp and everything. So, you want to jump in here, man? You've been awful quiet.
No, I'm good. I'm just listening.
There was a question out there about the most embarrassing moment.
I did
Yes.
ask the most embarrassing moment you could share.
Is bowling related?
Doesn't matter.
Well, we'll stick with bowling since that's kind of the whole reason for this. So, what would I say most embarrassing?
I think it happened like a week and a half ago, maybe. Shot like a 134.
Oh, in bowling in league? Okay.
Didn't you shoot like 134 like last week or something? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he did, but he was there to practice. We were bowling league, and it's a house shot, and he's turning 5'10", 5'20".
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so
he's getting ready for Team USA trials. Had a whole bunch of new stuff drilled. So then he brings out the new Jackal, which is the strongest ball, figuring out he's just going to throw it, which is fine. Well, it just didn't react very good on the house shot that was all toasted up from guys throwing it everywhere or whatever. So yeah, he, week 10, and then washout and pocket, I think 2 pocket 710s, and yeah, next thing you know. But that's not embarrassing. What I can say.
But he told me, he told me, he said, listen, he said, everybody walked up to me after that. I'm turning 530, and people come back to me. Maybe your dad should be on the PBA and kick your ass every week because you saw like 800 that night or something.
I did. I shot 807 that night, actually. And he was not very happy with the last game, and it's just fine. But it's practice for him. It was practice for him. And I, the blind squirrel found a nut for me. I shoot 807. And then a couple of guys walk up and say that to him. I'm like, oh, boy. It's time for Dad to go home because I'm not going to be in the middle of this one.
Well, I tell you,
and I did get a message. I did hear from my son later on. Hey, Dad, great bowling. So it was all good.
That is good. So the most embarrassing thing you could share.
Oh, let's see. Junior gold. One of the early ones. It was before he won. He was bowling on a short pattern, and I believe it was at the Orleans, and it just played really, really, really hard. And he had a disastrous block. And oh yeah, it was complete and total fry mode. It was the typical young kid fry. And Judy and I are sitting back there going, oh my goodness, who does this kid belong to? That was, just a typical fry, which everybody has gone through.
Sure, absolutely.
That's probably the most one. I mean, it was just that young kid fry. It was a fry.
Learning experience.
It was a learning experience, and the next day he come back on the next pattern, and as much as he was under on that pattern, he was almost double that over on the next day, and he ended up making the cut that year and then won it the very next year.
Unbelievable. Like I said, learning experience.
It was a good fry.
Kurt just said, explain to us the emotions you felt when he won his first title.
I don't even know how to put those emotions into words. I have been, we had been with them through all of the second place finishes. And, I know that he's constantly heard about the, what's that?
And we've all been him.
We've been there with you is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, he's been there. Exactly.
Yeah.
And to see him win, it was just complete and total elation and pride. I would have given anything to be able to be in Sweden, because being Dad and following him, I always envisioned being there when he won the first time, and goes to Sweden and knocks it off.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
You know,
the best
Tom that you didn't even watch.
the best part of it is that particular day, Mason, our grandson, AJ's nephew, had a football game. So he went to the football game, and Judy was watching while he was playing football. And then we ended up going out for lunch at a little microbrewery, in a town just south of here. And we were able to, we paid the $10 what it was to get the live stream. And Judy was able to watch it while he was bowling. And a credit to Sean Rash, when he got up, I got a message and said, from Sean, "Are you guys watching?" And I said, "Yeah, Judy has it on live stream." He goes, "I'm going to FaceTime you in just a second." So then he called and actually had FaceTime on when AJ threw the last ball in the 10th. And when you see the video, you see him turn and walk over to the phone. That was us at the microbrew, all standing around the phone, just yelling and screaming. We had the bartenders in tears when they were wondering, what in the Sam hell are these crazy people doing? So yeah, it was amazing. And I not to the degree that he did, but to see it, to feel the relief, to know what he had to been feeling, I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was great.
Yeah, you've been involved with it way longer than we have. But me and Gary both said, listen, when that young boy gets the bowl for a national title, me and him are jumping on an airplane and we'll fly it domestically.
Yeah.
Domestically,
Yeah.
we fly to go watch him win.
when
he won, I cried as much as you did, John. I mean, my God, we were just so happy to see him get that final done. And I want to be there with you when he wins one in the States, and we can all enjoy together, because that's going to be way freaking cool.
And that's always been the ongoing thing between me and Deuce was, well, if I can't be there, you be there. We always wanted to be there. And so, I called you, Sean, and I was excited. But here's the thing about AJ. This is how much our relationship, and it's the same it goes with Deuce, and Jason's beginning to come into the family with AJ. He spent some time with him up there. But I always text AJ because, I don't never know what he's doing. I don't want to bother. But I thought, you know what? This is such a great moment. I want to at least leave him a voicemail and then text him, say, hey, check your voicemail, because it was an emotional time. It wasn't even 2 rings, Sean. He said, hey, Gary, I couldn't speak, and I hadn't won nothing, but I was like stuttering and everything. He said, yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? And I was like, damn, dude, I can't even talk. I was so excited, but for him to answer the call. So then I turned around and I called Deuce. I said, Deuce, I got a hold of him. Deuce said, I love you, brother. I'm hanging up. I'm calling him right now. And we reached out to him, even though he was in Sweden. We wanted to let him know. Of course, he knows in his mind that we're with him no matter what, right? But we wanted him to hear our voice as well, of how much we love and support this guy. I don't have to explain it to you. You know what he means to me. So
the night before him and Allie left for Sweden was the night that they told Judy and I about the family and being expecting. It literally was the night before. So we get through that emotion,
right?
And it's, oh, by the way, then they got to leave for Sweden in the morning, and he's wanting to sell his house. They're wanting to find a place in Kenosha. He's telling us that they're going to be parents, and then goes to Sweden, kind of compartmentalizes that, puts it away, and goes and wins a tournament.
Right.
It was amazing. Yeah, it was
That's
great.
Pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
And
so what was pretty cool is when he got back. Go ahead.
Pardon me?
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and then he comes home and because of an injury, gets the opportunity to go to the Pan Am Games and follows that up with a gold medal performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got back from Sweden. And he was up at Alley. Well, he got into Chicago. I know you guys took him up to Alley's. They spent the night, blah, blah. And then myself, and Monty got to go have breakfast the next morning. He brought the trophy. We got some pictures taken. We're talking. He's like, well, you want to know another surprise? I'm like, sure. He goes, boom, shows me Sonic pictures. I'm like, oh, my God, that's so cool. So, yeah, that was way awesome. That was way awesome, man. I'm super happy for you and Judy and him and Allie. I got to go up to their house last week, or it was a week and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah, they mentioned that you were coming up.
Yeah, I got to go up there and help them hang some pictures, show them what they need to do. Oh my God, those people do not need housewarming gifts when they get married. They have everything. They don't need any housewarming presents. Just get them baby stuff. That's all they need.
That's right.
So Deuce always, we'll send pictures and texts and aggravate each other. So my phone goes off and says, hey brother, check this out. And Deuce is standing there. He's not holding the trophy, but he's standing there looking at it, And I'm like, dude, did you hold it? I said, dude, did you hold it? Did you touch it? He said, no way, man. I ain't going to be the one to damage that thing. So,
listen, everybody's seen me spill a beer somewhere. I'm not dropping that trophy. I'm not scratching that thing, man. It ain't happening.
Do we want to talk about that before we go? Do we want to talk about you dropping the beer?
No. Not on Christina's feed, Sean's feed, and Judy's feed at the I think it was US Open.
Yeah.
Do you remember, Sean? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yep, I do. I remember.
I actually fell and landed on my knee, and I literally, if I was not half inebriated, I think I'd have hurt myself. But yeah, it was bad.
Jason don't know. Listen, this gentleman right here. Okay, we got to throw him in here because we love this guy right here, right? He's not always this quiet, Sean. Wait till you get to know him a little more. But he does not know what's in store when he gets to Indianapolis. It's just a whole other world, So
it's a great group
I'm
of
sure
people.
It will be.
Everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. They're great people.
Oh, I don't know if y'all read that. The win was well deserved. A long time coming. I was very happy from him. That's your buddy Lloyd right there. Yeah. And Jason, by the way, we got to get Lloyd's jersey. He needs like a 4X.
You didn't send me the information yet.
He just did. 4X.
I got it.
Sean, we got to tell you this before we go. This is another good story. So this guy right here, he handles all of our jerseys and everything. Okay. So we get the jersey order up. He gets it taken care of. So I get this box of jerseys. I'm like, my God, I got all these jerseys in here. Well, one with the Colonel, one with the Hollywood, and I got mine. So we did the Tom Smallwood episode. And Tom was in the background of the studio. We'd already signed off. Deuce says, hey, dude, where's my jersey? I said, Jason, you have to get a hold of Jason. Jason's going to see you. He said, no, you didn't understand the message. Jason sent them all to you. You got to send it to me. I said, damn, man, I'm sorry. I said, I guess that's why I got a box full of jerseys here at the house.
Hey, but I got mine on right now, baby.
I got mine on. Yeah. What about you, Jason? What are you doing, dude? What do you got?
I got my work clothes on. My unit shirt.
Oh, okay.
I just have the brand on.
I came right home.
Oh, hang on.
Yep.
We got to plug. There you go.
I almost wore my red, white, and blue motive shirt tonight.
Hey, we got to get Sean. What's your size? I got to get you a jersey.
Do I have to say that out
Jason
loud?
Jason
Yes.
sent it to me.
Well, you used to wear medium.
Yeah, that was I had that little issue that is taken care of. I wear a 2X shirt because I like the freedom.
You want to get some room, especially with a bowl in it.
So what size? I'm reading. Listen, I got to get caught up over here. What size? I got to get you, Jason. You
2X.
paying attention?
Yeah, 2X.
All right, Jason. Here you go. There's your buddy. Terrified to hold the trophy when he brought it parkside. See, I ain't even, yeah. So there you go. We got to get this one in there.
Ryan Pallotta, that thing was a big old piece of crystal. I mean, it was like a Lombardi trophy, but in crystal. It was like 2 feet tall. I'm like, I ain't touching that, dude. That's on you.
Yeah.
Let me get this one in here. I'm just ready to make a lot of trips to the truck, Jason.
That's Gary Moonshine right there.
Oh, now listen, let me say this.
Okay, we're in an hour. We're at an hour.
I'm going to cut it off, but listen, I got to shout out to this man right here. Okay. We were in Jonesboro and we went to the truck. All the guys are coming to the truck. And so Sean says, hey, you need to support what this guy's doing with these underprivileged youth. He said, if you come to the truck, you need to bring him something. This man right here is the reason why all these guys were donating bowling balls. When I left Jonesboro, I had 27 bowling balls in the back seat of the truck. I get stopped in Mississippi, of all places. The officer rolls the windows down. He's sniffing, he's smelling. He said, what's this weird smell? I said, I got 27 bowling balls in the back of the truck. He said, where'd you get 27 bowling balls? I said, I was in Jonesboro for the PBA event. I said, friends of ours, we're friends with the PBA. They're brothers, I said, I was with AJ and all. He said, oh, was you on TV today? He said, I watched that before I came to work. He said, I actually said, he was that. And you know what he done? He said, shh. I said, I'm not even going to offer you a bowling ball, but there's plenty back here because I wasn't going to get in charge of the problem. But this guy right here, shout out to this guy because all the bowling balls that we've donated through the kids over the years, it come from that. It was, so now the guys automatically know, Buttroof and all the guys say, hey, I'm going into the truck and they come out, they got, I don't want to carry one at a time. I'm going to be making 4 or 5 trips, dropping bowling balls in the truck. So, Sean, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
No problem. No problem.
Oh, and hey, before we go, I do not want to get in trouble. Look at this one. Love the jersey. Johnson needs one, Mama too.
There you go. What size does Mama Johnson need?
Yeah, what size does Mama Johnson wear?
What size do you wear, dear?
You gonna bowl in it, or are you gonna just wear it?
If it's a men's jersey, medium. If it's a women's.
If it's a men's type jersey, a medium.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah.
That'd go in the middle.
Make it a large.
Yeah.
Don't make it large.
Oh, she says make it large. It's a
I
little
have a
more.
large.
It's better.
That's easy. Yeah.
I was about to say
She'll
you should
wear
have
some of
that
it.
in your box that I sent you.
Oh,
Did you?
Tom Smallwood got my jersey. So I just kept waiting for him. I'm like, oh no. He sent it to 696 Saginaw, Michigan. And I'm like, dude, that is my address.
So, I've had a lot going on and everything, but this was before then. And
That was before then.
I called Ducey. I said, hey, man, give me your address again. He said, why? I said, because they sent this back because it's part your address and part Tom Smallwood's. They don't know where to send this jersey.
No such address exists.
I'm Ducey Smallwood, and he's Tom Ducey.
Oh, I'm not going to leave. Hey, I'm not leaving the show because this lady, I'm not making her upset with me. Look at there. That's a 10-year Team USA jersey.
That's right.
There you go.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's fantastic. That's way representative. That's impressive. I saw some comments on
Yep.
on
Yeah,
Facebook.
That was last week was a good week. He made it for the 10th year in a row.
Yeah, 10th year in a row.
Yeah, that's what he told me. That's what he told me on the phone the other night. So.
Yeah, that was a big deal to him, and he kind of thought that it wasn't going to happen because it's always been a big deal to AJ to finish up there and just take the choice away. Just
yeah.
And
Yep.
and Motive is great. All of his companies are awesome, but AJ really takes a special pride in putting USA on his back and getting to bowl with USA on it. So it's a big deal to him. I was so happy for him that they selected him because he certainly felt that he could have bowled better, certainly finished higher, but you know, you're not always going to be at the top. And the way that format works, you know, he had a resume. He's developed a resume. So
Right.
it worked out well for him. Very happy for him.
Well, and that's what I was telling him, you know, last night, because he was talking about, you know, he could have bowled better. He could have bowled better. I said, AJ, listen, I said, there is a reason why the windshield is so much bigger in front of you than the rearview mirror that's there. The windshield
That's a
is
great
like,
statement.
the windshield is like 100 times more so than the rearview mirror. I said, I love and appreciate everything that you do. I love and appreciate everything you support. I said, I love the fact that you have Team USA for year after year after year. And I said, you know, I'm so blessed to know you. I said, but listen, when we get to Wichita, Junior Gold or Junior Team USA is here. PBA season's here. So don't worry about how you bowled, man. Let's just get out of the truck. Let's go in. You know, we're the 24th season right now because you're on the team.
Yep.
And I said,
Mission accomplished.
Think of the windshield, not the rearview mirror.
Yep.
He's like, you know, I've never even heard that. I said, dude, that's an old military saying. I don't know if they taught us that in the Navy. I don't know if the Army guys got that great wisdom or not. I don't know. But anyway.
No, not really. That's just a Navy thing.
Hey, all the Army guys need a ride.
hey, we give rides to the Marine Corps, man. I don't know who y'all get your ride with. So. All right. So we are going to let Mr. Sean get out of here. I don't know what happened.
Hey, I'm good. I've got nothing going on. We're just enjoying the snowy weather here.
How bad is it down there, Sean?
We probably have 4 or 5 inches down here by the time the snow got done today. So I'm sure I'll be politic to go clean the driveway now at some point here tonight before we call it a night.
Don't you got a snowblower down there?
Pardon me?
Don't you have a snowblower down there?
Yeah, I have a little one, but I don't. It's not. I don't have a very big driveway. But this snow is kind of wet, so it's a little bit easier to just shovel it than to have to unclog a snowblower all the time. I just have a little one. That's all I need.
Your day, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
Matt sent me a message on Messenger. Said, "Is Deuce in the facilities? All we see is the ceiling."
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm in the facilities right now.
Now, the Army guys, Sean calls that the latrine. The Navy guys call it the head. So there you go. So, when Deuce comes back on, I'm going to show these comments, and then we're going to say our goodbyes because we
have family coming in a couple of weeks because there's a baby shower for AJ and Allie. So been a big effort here. Judy's been a big effort here in cleaning the house. So I've been banished to one bathroom and one only.
Really? Well, hey, Jason, jump in here and say something, man. You've been awful quiet.
Hey, I'm just listening to you guys talk. I'm new to this game. I'm trying to be like you guys.
No more AJ questions?
If you're going to be anybody, you got to be like this guy. Look at here. Look at this dude. Standing tall and proud. Tall and proud with the dog tags bowling jersey on right there. Look at that.
Hey, and Jason, seriously, the help you did making these together, that was awesome. The guy that you put this together through, that's fantastic. I would like to get some more info from him and give him some more business because that was really cool.
And on the back, Sean, we have our motto on the back. I don't know if you can you turn around? I don't know if it'd be hard for you to do it when it does.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
so on the back of the jersey, Sean, it's got the boots and helmet and AR-15, and it says serving those who served us. So it's a really cool logo. You probably will see mine. Well, actually, I'm gonna bring mine to Indy. You guys bring yours to Indy, Jason?
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Jason, bring bowling balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're back here.
Monty's going to bring some because I know there's going to be some downtime when we can't. So when we get there on Thursday, I'm not sure when you guys are going to get there. We're going to get there on Thursday. That's when the field's been cut to 36, I do believe, because all the Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's going to get cut down to 36. So we're not going to see any qualifying squads. So it's all going to be like match play by the time we get there.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be a ton of events. So we're going to have some downtime. We go bowl somewhere just to have some fun, do our own thing.
Sounds good.
Rather than sit at the bar and rent up my $500 bar tab.
Let me get caught up because again, I am not going to be in trouble. Look at here we go. Judy Johnson, thank you. Love that. He's so blessed to have you. Thank you. Lloyd wants to chime in. Lloyd's chiming in. Lori's supposed to get hers in Indy if Gary doesn't forget it.
Well, Judy, the feeling's kind of mutual. I mean, if he was kind of no easy way to say it, if he was not the son that you guys had raised, he wouldn't be friends with me. He wouldn't be friends with Gary. He wouldn't be friends with. He wouldn't be that guy. He would be someone that he'd just be all about himself and does his thing. He is a great person, and he's fun to hang out with. Regardless of age, he's a great kid. I mean, he's a great person. He's not a kid anymore. He's a great, but I call him a kid because he could be my kid. I mean, I kid's cool, but he ain't close enough. I can't hang out with my kid as much as I can hang out with yours, Sean. So I apologize. I'm gonna hang out with him as much as I can.
Yeah, and I don't get now he's in Wisconsin, so even less time now.
Okay,
But
so
hey,
this is what AJ.
Better.
This is how AJ. Look at here. AJ put me and this guy together. Okay.
Yep.
AJ put Ducey and this guy together.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And Dawn put all of us together without AJ. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
Sean did. If it wasn't for Sean, AJ
Yeah.
Dawn put us all
Take this
together.
man
about
right
that?
here. It's all for him. Right?
I think it's the other way around. I think I'm here with you guys because of AJ. So AJ kind of put us together.
But that's when I first met you. Was in Jonesboro.
Yep.
That's when I
See?
met you.
That's when you
After-
met me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I met you. Yeah.
And that's where this wall comes from. I'm telling you right now. So this is kind of crazy. So I got to show you this. So this is where this wall comes from. So I had AJ's jersey on the wall, and then at Parkside, Summer Swing, Troop comes down. Got to hang out with Troop, and then Troop gave me a jersey. And there's AJ's on my wall right here. So then there's Troop's jersey. So while we do this, they go 1 and 2 in Jonesboro. It's Thursday night. And I tell Chrissy, I'm like, oh my God, they went 1 and 2. I have to go to Jonesboro tomorrow. She goes, no. I'm like, cool. I jump the car, 7 o'clock in the morning, drive 8.5 hours, drive all the way to Jonesboro, don't tell either one of them I'm coming. I walk in the bowling center, and dude, it was fantastic. That's the first time I met you as well.
Yep. And that's the first time, like I said, that's the first time I met you. I think we met in the paddock, remember?
Yep.
Paddock, and we sat in the front row, got to watch the whole deal because Barnes didn't have anybody there, Belmo didn't have anybody there. So Judy, John, me, you, Greg Ostrander, all got to sit in the front row and watch the whole thing. And it was
Right.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
I had great pictures of that event.
Yeah. Jason, you just don't know what you're in for, buddy. So you better look out.
I have no idea, but we'll figure it out.
So what's really cool is, Jason, if you go look and you go to the 2024 PBA tournament website, the US 2024 tour schedule, you click on the US Open, and you go down, it says tour information, click on the schedule. They take you to the USC website, and then there's a picture of TJ throwing a ball against Troop in the final. If you look up in the crowd, there's Monty, me, and Gary sitting right in the back row. We're there forever. Dude, it's so cool. You're going to have so much fun. It is incredible.
Because that's where Gary Moonshine, that's the legend there. You got to tell
Yeah.
Sean this story because you got to tell him. And then wait, hang on again. Let me here. Thank you. You're so kind. Let me get this one in there. Oh, thank you very much. I'm putting her every time she clicks on something. She's going right up.
We care about her. We care about Sean and the whole Johnson family. Brian Pilates, can't care enough about that family. They're great freaking.
So I'll tell Sean the story. So we're at Jason. You need to hear this too. So we were at Indy last year, and you know how they put the papers that says PBA VIP, right?
It was the World Series.
World Series. Yeah, they're in Indy. Yeah. And they have all the seats laid out. Yeah. There was I was right next to Ducey. And you know me, I'm always out politicking, right? I'm always out working the room. So Ducey comes in and this guy was behind him. He said, "Hey, is this guy's real name?" He said, "Yeah. His name's Gary Moonshine." He said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, he's from the South, man. They didn't know who his daddy was, so they just named him Gary Moonshine." So I didn't know none of this was going on. So, I come through the curtain and I come around, right? And when I come around the curtain, this guy picks me on the shoulder and he says, "Hey, is that you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Your name Gary Moonshine?" I said, "Yeah." And the guy said, "You owe me $20, man." He said, "That's his real name." I just played it off. I didn't even know what was going on. So that was great. So
Yeah, so Sean, Danielle put Gary Moonshine as his VIP name for holding the for Gary.
Yeah.
Mine was Brian Ducey, and he's right next to me. It's Gary Moonshine was his reserve. And the guy's like, "Dude, is that his real name?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's his real name." Didn't
Yeah.
even tell Gary. He comes in, he plays it off perfectly. It was so funny.
And she texted me not too long ago about coming up, She says, "Hey, Moonshine, I've already got your paper fixed." I said, "Okay, great." All right, before we go, one last one. Look at here. That was fun. Great tournament. Missed the great ladies in Jonesboro. Always did a good job for the guys. The
Yep.
cookies were outstanding, by the way.
Unreal.
Unreal.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we lost Jason. I think we wore him out, man. This old guys, man.
Talk too much.
We do, don't we? We talk too much.
He talked.
Wait, he's trying to jump back on. He's trying to jump back on. Sean, listen, hey, we love and appreciate you, man. We appreciate the Johnson family. Thank you
Well,
for
the
sharing.
feeling's mutual.
Thank you for sharing your son with us. I don't have to tell you what AJ means to me and my family. And I look forward to seeing you this year. I'm going to sneak off and go to a couple of them that's close to where you guys are at.
Good.
But so that we can spend some time together. But when I see you, the first one's on me. Okay, bud?
Sounds good. The feeling's mutual. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everything you do. Thanks for really supporting AJ. I can tell you that he thinks the world of you, just like we do. So thank you again. Thanks for what you do there. There you go.
Hey, Sean and Judy, the feeling that Gary said is absolutely true. You guys have done a great job raising a young man. I got a young man, very similar age to AJ. I'm proud when people come back to me and say, "Hey, your kid's a great kid." So
Yep.
you've done a fantastic job, and I'm proud to call him my friend.
Yes.
Thank you very
We're
much.
proud to
Feels
call
good.
him our brother. We really are. So, Jason, you got anything to say? You got anything to say before you get out of here?
Anybody that's out there listening, don't be afraid to send AJ a message on Facebook or whatever. Look him up, find him. He loves hearing from people, and I think he does a pretty good job of getting back to people and commenting back. So,
Oh yeah, I told him last night. I said, "Hey, I don't care what time it is. Text me and let me know that you got there."
yeah.
Phone goes off. I'm here, brother. So
Good.
because we care about him when he's on the road.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like I said, we don't have to tell you how much he means to us and how much we
Thank
love
you
him.
guys. Thank you very much for loving on him as much as we do.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
very much.
We do. And I was able to give him the American flag when he came in that time. So, hey, when he walked, when he come off the airport and I handed it to him and he draped it
Yeah.
around him and everything, oh, he loved that,
Yeah.
So that's all my claim to fame, I guess. I got so.
Yeah.
What about Jason? You want to get in
That's
there
a
and
big
say
deal.
goodbye before you
Thank
go? What
you.
you doing, man?
Oh yeah, sorry about that. My phone and my headphones all died, so I had to run upstairs and grab a charger on you guys.
But you'll get to meet these folks. But yeah, if you anything you want to say before we go?
No, I appreciate you guys letting me sit on here and listen to you guys, and we'll hopefully I'll come up with something to talk to you guys more about in the future.
Have a great time at the U.S. Open.
Well, we
We
hope to
definitely
see.
will. And hey,
Yeah.
hopefully, we're all in the crowd together, rooting for the
Bring him
young man
lots of luck.
to get his
Yep.
major.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm down for that. I'd love that.
Yep.
You know. So
Bart tapped on Sean.
do what? Yeah. There you go.
Come on, Deuce. If I had your money, I'd give mine away.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, I'm so broke. I retired and went back to work, man. What are you talking about? So,
Now, that means you're drawing 2 paychecks.
yeah. Yeah, Sean, I retired from the water, sewer, and gas. 6 months, went to work part-time for the Army, and then they turned around and put me in the position. So now I'm over facilities and fleet over there for CYS. Yeah.
See what clean living and hard work gets for you. You can't even retire.
All right, guys.
I tell you what it is. It's not having any sense. I think that's what it is. Hey, love and appreciate you. Take care, man, and we'll see you
Same
guys.
thing.
soon,
Love you
okay?
guys.
All right,
Awesome.
thank you
Thanks
for coming
again.
on.
Appreciate
Happy
it.
New Year.
Yes, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's pretty great, man. We promised ourselves we wasn't going to go long, but you just can't. You can't.
We know what's going to happen. Who cares? Who stays? If I listen. To be very honest with you, I love being able to chance to just see you talk, see us talk, see Jason in person. Thank God he's not overseas anymore, and just all of us get a chance to hang out and chat, dude. That's
And here, this one's for you, Deuce. See you guys at World Series in Allen Park.
I hope so. I want to see you sleeping on Lori's furry carpet.
Man, that was a great picture, wasn't it? I don't think Jason saw that. Did you see it, Jason?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I only saw it on my phone. She sent it to me like 2 weeks ago. She's like, "Here's Gary sleeping on my furry rug," and I'm like, "All right, whatever." And I saw something they could do, and I'm like, "I'm not paying attention to that." And then I blew it up today. She sent it to me and said, "Don't forget to share this with Gary." And I looked at it, oh my God, that's Gary's face on that thing.
That needs to be my pick when the phone rings.
Yeah. You need to tell Lori, make that your profile pic.
Yeah, that needs to be the profile pic. That's what needs to happen. When I call you, that's what needs to pop up.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I tell you, I tell you, the picture that you and I made in Indy right after Jonesboro, right?
Yep.
Back before you had the surgery, right?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
And you and I, you were sitting on the stool and you have an arm around you right when you come out of the paddock, right? And you're smiling and you're pointing at me. Yeah. Or you're doing this. You're doing this.
I always do
every time the phone rings, that's what pops up. Because I moved everything to just you and you're doing like this.
Well, you need to get you a new not so fat picture of Deucey.
Yeah, but see, that's Deuce to me, man. I mean, I love how you are, but I mean, that was Deuce, man. That's when I first met you. I'm like, God, I love this guy. Look at this. She made it pick on her phone.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Those people are off. Jason, wait till you meet these people. They are freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Lloyd and Lori they're listening to us right now. They are lifelong fans. They're in. They're PBA people. Stop there. Special stalkers.
They're professional stalkers, right?
Exactly. They're staying on this entire time. You're going to meet them in Indianapolis. They're fantastic. Actually, I'm going to see them at the end of this month before I'm going to Detroit for a company deal. But Lloyd and Lori are going to meet me on a Thursday. I think it's the last Thursday of the month in January. We're going to Thunder Bowl in Allen Park. That's where the World Series is at. I'm gonna go try and bowl somewhere, just do something. It's like, Jason, it's like the second largest bowling center in the country. It's like 80 freaking lanes. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
the one in
and-
Allen Park?
That's in Allen Park. Yep. Have you been there?
Yeah, a couple times.
I've not been there. So I'm like, hey, if I'm going, I'm gonna bring my bowling shit. I'm gonna go bowl. I'm gonna bowl there on Thursday night, I'm gonna bowl on Friday night, and then I'm coming back on Saturday.
Nice.
And this is how you're going to know who Lori is. I'm not going to point her out to you. Look for a black-headed lady in 6-inch spiked stiletto heels.
And she's 7 foot tall with 6-inch heels on.
Okay.
Most of the togglers wear flats, but
Yeah.
Lori's because her old man's like 9 foot tall.
And I know they're listening in, but I got to
That's why I'm saying it. That's why I'm saying it.
I got to get Jason caught up because I met them at Ronnie and at Michelle, Ronnie's wife's birthday party in Nashville at Aldean's place. And we hung out and all that kind of stuff. Well, I get to Indy and I'm in there talking to Timmy Mack, and I see this lady walk by and I'm like, God, she looks familiar. And here comes this big old guy behind her, and I'm like, he looks familiar. So I keep seeing this lady because she keeps looking at me and turning her head and smiling. You know, I'm like, I know I've seen her somewhere before. And I'm like, but no way, because this big old guy's always right, always right there, you know. So I just went and picked the guy on the shoulder and said, excuse me, you look so familiar. I'm not trying. He said, Gary, you know who I am. He said, I met you at Michelle's birthday party in Nashville. He said, that's Lori. I said, Jesus. I didn't even recognize who you guys were.
So, Jason, this is like he keeps me around because I remember people's names and faces. So he's like, hey, Doozy,
Yep.
who's that guy? I'm like, I know who that guy is. Last week. I remember him.
I went up to Deuce. I introduced. He said, I know who these folks are. What are you talking about, man? I know who they are. He said, where you been? All right. Well, before we go, we need to thank our sponsors. Appreciate everything that Turbo Grips does for us. Bowlerex patches are on the pullovers. Dean's finishing those up. Motive. We could not do what we do without them. KR is going to be doing some stuff with AJ. Ronnie's got some stuff that he's trying to work on with Dexter, so they're going to be in there with us. And then Eileen's Bowling Buddies. I talked to Sandy today, and she is really excited about what we're doing. And we're going to have her on and talk to her for just a little bit on what she's going to be doing with us and how she's partnering with us. Lee started bowling left-handed. Because he's having problems with his right hand. So he started bowling left-handed, and he had like a 124 average or something. But he's been working with one of her bowling tools. He said he averaged 160 last night.
So I ripped off the bicep tendon on my right forearm, bowling rockets at the 10 pin, probably 7, 8, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
So I bowled left-handed for a year. And then 3 years ago, I ripped the bicep tendon up here. So I bowled left-handed for a year. And I had a 165 average left-handed. And I went to a one-ball tournament in our little club that we have here. And I averaged 199 over 4 games, left-handed, and won the whole freaking deal, dude. It was awesome. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Jason, how you doing bowling this year, man? You've not been around much. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, we're bowling on Wednesday nights on post.
Okay.
Hooper Bowling Alley is a whole different ball game there. I haven't been able to figure that place out yet. I'm averaging like a 198.
What? What are you averaging on post?
And on post is a 198, and then on Thursday nights 217 average right now at the Pinnacle.
Nice. And have you had much time to bowl? I mean, doing what you're doing?
I've missed probably 3 or 4 weeks total.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I've been getting lucky enough where every time I do leave,
it's usually like on a Friday morning, and I get back on a Wednesday afternoon, so I can still bowl.
Sure. Awesome.
So
All right. So we're gonna first round is on the person with the lowest average when we walk into Indy.
Well, that'd be the Colonel.
Oh no. Is he coming?
Yeah, he's coming.
He's coming.
He's coming. I don't know when he's coming, but he said, I'm coming.
All right, fine. So first round, when we get there, first round, guy with the lowest average. I'm sitting at 216. Jason says he's sitting at 217, 218. So
Right.
first round is on a guy with the lowest average.
Okay.
so it's on you.
That would be Gary. That'd be Gary. He's like 149.
No, Gary doesn't bowl anymore. You can't expect a guy that runs a bowling organization to bowl, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just messing with y'all. Whatever comes around goes around. This is all brothers right here, man.
Oh,
We're
I
having
love
great.
it, man. I couldn't do what I do without you guys.
So freaking excited. And by the way, the week after the U.S. Open
Look at here.
is
Lloyd
the element.
Hang on. Lloyd jumped in. He's at 214, so he ain't buying.
Oh no, he will be fine because I'm at 215, so he's in. I'll be at 216 by then.
Y'all need to be bringing some recap sheets, man.
No, it's called USB. Oh, we need recap sheets.
Yep.
I get them online.
Do you? I tell you what. I tell you what kind of Navy. Look, I'll buy the first round. Hell, it's only money.
It's only money. We make more tomorrow. Jason gets paid 24/7, 365. You get paid every day.
Look, all
Yeah,
Jason, all you got to do is, Jason, go out and jump. You get that extra 240 or whatever.
There ain't no jumping. People say, "Oh, you jump out of airplane." There ain't no
So
jumping.
it's-
man.
You know,
Jason
it's
still jumps, right?
yeah, I do. It's the winter season, so yeah, I'm not gonna jump right now. It's too cold for that crap. I'll wait till March, April timeframe to jump again.
Come on now, Jason. I look up to you, man. When I grow up, I want to be like you. So come on, man. Get out there and jump tomorrow.
So, Jason,
Actually, it's pretty
How many
windy,
jumps
but I'm
do you
supposed to jump tomorrow.
All right, see, there you go. There's your 240 right there. How about
Yeah.
how many jumps do you have?
I just hit 97.
So I have to ask a guy that's got 97 compared to a guy that has 5. Do you jump or do you get pushed?
Oh no, I jump.
Okay. Well, because you went through same airborne school I went through, there was no jumping in airborne school. There's no jump. You can't get to the dirt and go. Yeah, I don't want to go. There's no jumping. You get pushed out of an airplane 5 times. There's no decision to be made. You get pushed out of an airplane.
Well, when you hesitate, you get pushed.
That might be a little different. Now, I'm a lot older than you. There was no chance that you could stop. You're getting pushed out of the airplane whether you wanted to go or not.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah, there's no jumping. It's called pushing. I got pushed out of an airplane.
Really, there's the only two people that jump.
The
Is
first
the
guy,
first
the
person
last one.
and the last one. Yep.
Correct. The first guy has to jump. The last guy has to push, and he has to jump.
Yep.
Oh, did you send him a text and congratulate him?
Who?
Jason.
4.
He's E9 now? E8.
E8. I got promoted
E8.
on December 1st.
Oh, nice. So E8. That.
Yeah.
Not Sergeant. That is. What is that? What is it? E8.
Master Sergeant.
Master Sergeant.
Yeah.
Sergeant first class at E7. So it's a Master Sergeant. So then you have.
Yep.
There's only one other E9, and there's only like a couple of those.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
not making it that far. I'm retiring soon.
I don't think you're gonna be Master Sergeant or Army or Command Sergeant Major or Command Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major's right. Sergeant Major's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you been in?
17 years.
How how long are you going to continue to be in? And this is going to be from a guy that's got a lot more experience in life than you do. How long are you going to stay in?
3 more years. I'm retiring at 20.
I completely respect what you're saying. How good is your job? Is your job good? Is life good?
Of course.
I would stay 25. Just push it as long.
Nope.
Hey, Deuce, this, you know what this gentleman does right here? You know what this
That's also a guy that was at 11 Bravo that got the fuck out after 3 years and 9 months. Said, "See, I'm out." But looking back, but if you can get, what's your retirement at 20? Is it 75% of your pay?
Yeah.
Dude, you'll be golden. And what's your plan? Hey, here you go. We're chatting because we don't get a chance to talk much. What's your plan once you get out? You're gonna go when you're civilian. You're gonna go. Obviously, you're a young man. You got a whole nother career ahead of you.
He's already got a business. He's got a business already.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you
we
do?
started a construction business last year, so we're building
That's-
houses.
Now you're not. Are you swinging the hammer? Or you just kind of managing.
No, I'm managing that crap. I'm paying the people to come and build it.
Good for you.
So
No,
Yeah,
that's fantastic. As long as you got a plan where you can draw 2 incomes at the same time for the next 20 years, you're golden. But yeah, dude,
yeah, we'll live off of my military retirement because I'll get medical and retirement, and then when we want to take a vacation, I'll go build and sell a house.
sure. And the best thing about that is you got medical till the day you die. I mean, it's not going away.
Right.
And his wife, his wife's a school teacher, man. So it ain't shabby.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and she's got good benefits as well.
Yeah. But
She's been teaching. How long has she been teaching?
17 years, just as long as I've been in the Army.
There you
And
go.
she's in Tennessee as well. You're in Tennessee, right?
Yep.
Awesome. My brother is the head security guy for Regions Bank out of Knoxville. You know
Okay.
Regions Bank, Tennessee, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're big time people. He was an Air Force AP. He was an AP, Air Force police officer. And then his son, my nephew, is a Loudoun County sheriff and now has gone to the head of security for some nuclear base, something in eastern Tennessee. There's some nuclear thing going over there.
Yeah.
You know
It's East Ridge. East Ridge.
Ridge,
Is that what it's
exactly.
called? Yeah. East
he-
Ridge has a TVA plant there.
Yeah, he's head of security in that place. So yeah, my whole family's down there in Tennessee. I wish I should have been. You should send Jason. I should send Jason that video I sent to you, Gary.
I told him, I said, dude, I said, I love you, man. That's all I can say because this dude's covered in snow.
Asshole
geez.
deep fucking snow blowing freaking ice shit out of my fucking driveway. You've been in my house. You know how long my driveway is. Fucking
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking great.
Because I always find out what the weather is before we do this, and especially when it's like 60 degrees here, it'd be like 40.
I give the one finger salute.
I said, how was it today? It's cool, man. It's a little windy. It was like 48. I was like, it's like 68 here today.
That's funny.
That's the love sign, though, right there, right? So
Yeah.
That's you guys know I'm just messing with y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all's friendship, and
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So, Jason, I know Gary had a lot of shit going on. Did you get hotel rooms figured out?
we're
No,
gonna
Gary still hasn't told me when he wants to go yet.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that and get it. Me and him's going to talk tomorrow on Thursday, figure out everything that we got to get done.
That hotel, listen, dude, that hotel is nothing special. It's kind of a fucking dump. We're not going to have as much fun as we would have had if we were in the freaking where we stayed last time.
Right.
But what we need to do is we need to get some commitments from people. And I don't care who you want to invite. If Jason's got some buddies that want to come, Gary, you got some people want to come. Let's get like 6 or 8 guys to go and rent that freaking house again. That's way more fun because then we don't
Right.
have to worry about, well, what are we going to go have to eat? We can't have a fuck, because the other place, we could cook food. We could do whatever we want. We could
You
do
want-
our own
want
food, do our own thing. You know what I mean? We weren't going to go eat out all the time or drink at Bolero, which is crazy freaking expensive.
Yeah.
If you hadn't heard about my $500 bar tab. So yeah, it would be more fun to have, eat at least 5 guys. 8 would be ideal, but 5 guys makes it work. How many we have last year? We had 5. Lee, we had the Colonel, Hollywood, you, me, and Monty. So we had 5 guys.
The
We had
house
5
said,
guys.
what was it, 6? What was the house? 20.
We had a house that slept 20. It still was less expensive than spending the night in a hotel, and we could have our own food. We could do whatever we wanted.
We had a
So-
blast there. That's for sure.
Gary,
It was
you see Lloyd's comment?
15 minutes in the bowling center.
Okay, hang on. No, I didn't. Did you see? Can you see the comments now?
Yeah.
Text Lori
Lloyd.
and tell her you guys where you're going to stay in Indy. If you get the house, Lori can cook for us. She's a great cook.
We didn't get that house. We were doing a hotel. Well, if we knew Lloyd and Lori were coming, we could have got the house, and then they could come stay with us.
It slept. What'd you say? It was like 6 bedrooms, wasn't it?
No, I think it was 4 bedrooms, but I mean, one bedroom had like bunk beds.
Okay,
stuff.
okay, yeah. It was 4 bedrooms, but you had 2. I had a bed to myself.
You did?
You and Monty was in the master room that had, what was it? 4 bunk beds. 4
I think
bunk
it's
beds. Hollywood had a room to himself, and then Lee had a bed to himself in a room, but it had bunk beds in it, right? So,
right.
Yeah, but it had like 4. It had like 3 bathrooms or something. Wasn't it 4 bathrooms, 2 downstairs, 2 upstairs, or something? It was something like
It was plenty good, and it was cheap. It wasn't crazy expensive. But we
It's a
definitely
great neighborhood, right?
It was fine. I didn't worry about anything.
Lori wants the top bed. What?
Hey, next time we just need to send them the invite to join the freaking chat all the time anyway.
I think they need to.
I think they need to be part of the group.
I think they need to come on, because I don't know what happened to Hollywood. He said he was coming on. I don't know what happened to him. So
That's all right. Just have them
Lori
join.
Lori wants the top bed.
Well, Jesse Lloyd cannot sleep on the top bed. He'll fucking fall to the bottom.
Lloyd's going to sleep on the bottom. Lori can get on the
Hey.
top.
I heard from past experience, Lloyd loves fucking up.
You'll be tripping over Lori's shoes when you go to the bathroom, man. 6-inch spiked heels in the bathroom, man.
Oh, wearing Lori's shoes. Oh my god. No, hey, Lloyd and Lori, I know you guys are watching right now. We will talk later, but I will be in Novi on Thursday. I think it was the 28th, 29th. I'm not sure of the date, but we will get together. I got your numbers. I'll text you, and we will get together at Thunder Bowl. Even if I don't get a bowl, who cares? We'll just go drink, have fun, and then I'll be there back on Friday, and then I'm rolling back on Saturday, and then we'll see you the week after.
That sounds good. Why is Lloyd doing all the? Why ain't Lori texting?
Because she
Lloyd's doing all the talking. Look at there. Oh, here you go. He sent this. I meant to show that. First of all, sending our loves and hugs to you and Kenya. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a rough couple of weeks, man, but it's getting better. It's getting better.
Yeah, they're not an easy situation, bro.
Now, here you go. Can't wait to see you when you get here in a couple of weeks. Don't wear no sandals, man. You'll get your toes spiked.
Yeah, hey, Jason, you get a sucking chest wound from one of those.
I'll bet.
All right, guys. I think we need to get out of here, man. It's 8:46 where I'm at. So that's the same thing for you too, isn't it, Deuce?
Yep.
8:07 where I'm at.
It's what?
8:47.
We need to. Look at this. I'm here working. Oh, she's got a pick. Look at this.
Yeah.
There you go, Jason. Now you know what. I tell you what I'll do. I'll hang on here another minute if Lori will send a pic of her shoes.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Lloyd totally outkicked his coverage. He's a big, massive man.
Oh,
But
no. Look at her. Roll Tide. I ain't. Jeez. Get out of here. Quit drinking that junk. What's wrong with you? Roll Tide.
Tide.
He lives in
Alabama
Michigan.
even go anywhere?
He lives in Michigan. Roll Tide.
Did Alabama even go anywhere?
Alabama didn't go nowhere.
Pretty sure it was a Michigan game on last night. Not
Look at
Alabama.
Lloyd. Look at Lloyd. She's going to get a pick of her shoes. Yeah,
All right.
I think from now on, once she shows the shoes, we'll go. But from now on, when we come on, Lloyd and Lori's got to be on there.
they're in. They got to be in. And especially, listen, okay, we're not gaining traction. We're not going to be the YouTubers and make money on it. We ain't doing that. This is all for fun. It's for people like we love to want to be part of this.
Yeah.
We love them. They need to be part of this. They need to be able to, and all of us can have fun.
But with everything going on, I forgot to let you know that on the Tom Smallwood, the specs I got on that, we had like 557 views for Tom Smallwood.
That's a good one.
That's good. That's a good start.
Sure.
Yeah. And we've had Gary, look on your phone. That's not gonna work. Everybody's got to see it. What are you gonna turn it around? Show it to everybody?
I don't know how you can. Oh, yeah, you can do that. I tried doing that shit earlier. I can do it on my iPad.
No, she sent me a picture.
Careful
I'm
now.
afraid to open this up.
Probably the shoe.
It's the shoes, Marv.
Lori,
Dude.
I ain't even gonna show this, man. This is pitiful. I'm embarrassed to turn this around and show it to you guys. Lori, you can do better than that.
What's us, bro?
Look at that.
Those are legit.
Those are legit, but that's not what she's shown me in the past.
No.
Well,
There's a whole lot more flat on the front of that shoe than normally is because it's normally like this. Like, I mean, it's steep, bro. It's like
she had a pair with hang on. All right, sorry about that. She had a pair in in Indy that was black, I think.
black. Absolutely.
Yes. The black ones. That's what I'm talking about. And then this is what, look at here. Now she's climbing in now. Shh, that's our secret.
Hey, it's only a secret if you and Gary know about it. I knew about it. They're like, my God, that girl's got heels this tall.
Look, Lori knows
Hey,
I love her and Lloyd, but come on, Lori. Everybody in the building saw the shoes. What are you talking about?
Back in the day, they called them acne pumps. I mean, I can say the real word. It was like, holy cow, that girl was wearing.
Yeah.
I didn't know a person could walk on a pencil because her heels were.
She has every color known to man.
Wow.
Oh God, here she goes. Now she's. Let's see if this. Okay,
Lloyd,
I think this is. This is. Yeah. Okay. This was part of it. My God, she's getting all the shoes out of the closet, man. Look at this. I think this was in one of the Deuce.
Oh yeah, that's very similar. Oh, look at that, Jason. She's walking on a pencil. How do you do that?
I don't know.
First of all, you don't weigh 250. You don't weigh 250 and walk on a pencil.
I don't
Called
think.
a timber.
I don't think they were boots. I thought they were just shoes.
I think they were shoes. They were like black, high heeled. I mean, first thing I saw was her pretty face, and I looked at her feet. That's how I roll.
I'm like, you can't wear them in a bowling center. She said, why? I said, because that's a distraction. These guys are moving from lane to lane to lane to lane, and they're looking at your feet. She said, it's easy, they're boots. Why does Lloyd not have a picture on here? We got a picture of Lori. Why does Lloyd not got a picture on here?
Have you seen Lloyd?
Oh, look at Lloyd. She wears him to the racetrack. Okay, there you go. Oh, I love them too. Yeah, from now on, you guys are going to be in the chat from now on.
From now on, they are in. Send them the link. Get them in. Make it more fun. They are freaking fans. They are us. They will be in it.
Lloyd, love you, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know they know how much we love them. Yeah, they were our first ever super fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. We were the
Yeah.
first super fans.
We were
And
the
then
first, we were the
they
first
found
stalkers.
out they were up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, wait till Jason meets Kayla.
Kenya?
No, Kayla.
Kenya. Kayla. Kayla. Ooh.
I need to have her on here one night. She said she'd love to come on and chat with me and you.
I totally thought she was going to join tonight because I sent her info. I didn't know if she's going to join, but yeah.
Yeah.
Join.
You'd love her.
So her dad ran the oiling machine for the PBA for 20 years.
Yeah.
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 He was the man. He was there from the almost from the new insult.
She knows everybody on PBA.
Look at Lloyd. Oh my God, he's in with a trick for Lloyd.
Oh, that's funny.
Kayla was going from one end of the center to the other. She was knocking people out of the way because right behind, like, what is it, like lanes, 40 and 40 from 40 to 50 or something. I don't know. That's where the control center is, the front desk, and it's real narrow, but on the ends, it's wide open, and everybody seems to congregate right there, especially when everybody's bowling. And she's going down to see EJ, Ronnie, and all that. She was saying, "Get the F out of the way, family coming through." Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, Lori's chiming in, and I'm about to run out of time. Look here. We need to hear Mark's stories. He's told Lloyd and I some good ones.
Yes,
Better
we
yet-
need to get Mark 17 on. Yeah, absolutely. Get Kayla.
Well,
get,
have both of them on.
yeah,
But
get
here's
him.
what I'm going to end with. I want to hear some Lori Little stories.
Who? You want to get Lori on and hear
I wanna
Lori's?
hear- I want to hear some of Lori Little stories. Yeah.
Well, then let's get her on next week. Well,
Oh,
I'm good.
I have his number. We ain't worried about his number, Lori. We want to hear your stories. We ain't worried about.
Well, we'll just get them on next week. We'll have fun with that.
Oh my God. This ain't going to happen. I'm not bringing it with me. I will tell them over moonshine. Oh God, Jason, you don't know what you're in for, man.
Obviously not.
We've had people at the truck, Jason, that you would not believe would ever come to a truck, and we'll tell you in private. We won't tell you over the.
We're not putting on the airwaves. We're not having this being recorded. I was going to
Yeah.
say something. I'm going to wait for a private conversation. Talk to Jason in private.
And
In
you'll say,
private.
I would have never have thought she would have. I would have never thought that they
Yeah,
would
Exactly.
participate in the partaking of the sacrament.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Okay, so my time limit's about to run out. Lori, I love you. I appreciate you, and Lloyd. You guys are wonderful. But when we come on again, next Tuesday night, let's have Lori and Lloyd back on. And Jason.
Yep. Jason, you
And
good?
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
will have, this will just be a roundtable discussion on bowling attire at a PBA event.
Represent.
How about that?
Represent.
I want to see if we can get some dog tag bowling high heel shoes. How about that?
I want to get a dog tag little hooker around the back end of a high heel shoe. No, that's a wrong word. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. A little thing you can put around the back of the shoe. I didn't mean that. I meant a little.
It's too
how
late.
about
She
a
doesn't.
carabiner? A little dog
It doesn't
tag
hurt. Look at
carabiner.
her. Look, yes.
A dog tag that you can hit on the back of a high heel shoe, not a hooker, just a carabiner.
All right.
Hey boys, listen.
Dog tags
From the
on
heart.
the back of a hooker. Is that what you said?
From the heart. I love y'all. I'm glad to know you. I'm glad we have a chance to hang out together. We need to do this some more often.
Yeah.
Next week is good, but yeah, it's awesome to see you guys, see your faces, see your reactions, hey,
Yeah.
have fun together. Because I truly enjoyed having you boys at my house and had
Right.
the opportunity to hang out together.
Look at Lori. We're getting in deep now. I don't know. She's the one who was talking about her shaggy rug or whatever it was, shaggy carpet or whatever.
I
She
called it
started
carpet.
on
He said furry rug.
furry rug.
Hair-
Yeah, yeah. And
She said furry rug. I said hairy carpet. Same thing.
and then you said I quit dating girls like that. Oh God! All right, before we go, to our brothers and sisters both home and abroad, come home safe. Yeah, thank you for everything you do. Yeah, we did this while you were gone, Jason, and we do it at the ending of every time. So there
Listen,
you go.
look at that wall right there. Yeah, yeah.
It looks
USA.
good. It looks good. You hadn't changed much since we've been there.
Nope.
Hell no. When you got it right, you got it right.
Exactly. All right, so we'll get together next Tuesday night. We'll get Lori and Lloyd in here. We'll do a roundtable discussion on whatever.
Yep,
It's
absolutely.
It'll be the whatever show. How about that? All right.
I like
So, yeah, say a prayer for the brothers and sisters. Bring them home safe, okay? And
Jason. Thank God you're home, bro.
Appreciate it.
yes, we missed you when you wasn't here. So you just got to get in and overrun me and do sometimes. We have a tendency to.
That's why I figured when I stepped in a couple of minutes late, it wouldn't have mattered.
All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. I appreciate it. Jason, you and I will be talking. We'll try to figure out the game plan of when I can get off and get there. And we'll get everything together. Our buddy Lloyd, love you guys. Stay safe. You too, Lloyd. We love you, brother. We appreciate your friendship and your familyship, man. You're one of us. So you guys have safe in the snow up there, Deuce, and you guys be safe. Be safe, okay?
See you, brother.
All
Love
right.
y'all.
Love y'all. Take care, man.
See ya.
Talk to you later.